Shout out to the GOAT Charles Davis with the Buy Me a Coffee donation request. So we got the Beatles with Don't Let Me Down, Take One on the Rooftop concert. Okay. Okay, we checking out. Hopefully this one passes and I don't have to put a filter over it. Otherwise, this will be on Patreon. So but with that being said, let's check it out.
Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Nobody ever loved me like she does. Ooh, she does. Yes, she does.
I need to watch the documentary. I need to watch the I want to see what inspired this for them to do the Rooftop concert.
Yes, she does. And if somebody loved me like she does, oh, she does. Yes, she does. Don't let me down. Don't let me down.
I like the way they belting and singing
Don't
this.
let me down. Don't let me down. I'm in love for the first time. Don't you know it's gonna last?
Okay, fellas.
Love that lasts forever. It's a love that has no past. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. And all this reason God bleed blue just go.
I really like the energy in this song. It really reminds me of for some reason, like when I listen to them sing, it reminds me of the Staples singers for some reason. Um, it almost sounds like something you would hear. It sounds like an urban song that you would hear in the black community or something. Um, that's how it resonates with me. And I know some of y'all may have certain feelings when I speak about race and what type of songs like, but lyrically and then the sound and stuff, that's what it reminds me of. And it may not be the same thing for you. And that's okay. But I get that feeling. Like the arrangement, it makes me feel like I'm watching the Staples singers. Hmm. It makes me there's another group I can't think of that it sounds similar to. But it was a reaction I did a long time ago. Um, but one thing I cannot understand is that how did the Beatles not make it? You know, why couldn't they stay together? Like, I really need to know about that inner turmoil within the group. You know what I'm saying? We just did a reaction to uh what's his name? What's his name? Let me check real quick. Billy Preston. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Billy Preston. And it sounds like he was supposed to be the fifth Beatle at some point. But the group voted against it. And maybe that was part of the reason. And I don't know. I don't know. I just think it's just amazing to me how guys can create music for such a short stint in time, but it lasts forever. But you think, man, how would the Beatles sound in the '70s in the disco era? How would they fix their style up to change for that time? Or how would they transition to the '80s? But we only got Paul in the '80s singing with Michael Jackson and stuff like that. So we don't really, that's how I look at history sometimes. And I know that I'm ranting, but I always have like these questions that fall into my spirit while I'm doing reactions, and I just want to express that with y'all. I hope that's okay.
She does, yes, she does. I guess nobody ever really done me like she done me. She done me good. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down.
Okay, Lennon. Hmm. Was that where Michael Jackson got the he from?
Don't let me down.
Do you know what music you're listening to?
Beatles, obviously.
The Beatles.
Yeah.
Yes. And this music you're now listening to is going to be on their new LP coming out very shortly. You like it?
Fabulous.
You do?
Definitely. Fantastic.
Sounds like a Winter Fresh commercial, don't it? Fabulous.
Yeah.
Yes. And this music you're now listening to is going to be on their new LP coming out very shortly. You like it?
Fabulous.
You do?
Definitely. Fantastic.
Have you any favourite amongst the Beatles, or are they all your favourites?
They're all a few lads,
Yeah.
aren't they, really?
Get around, don't they?
Pardon?
So they get around.
I feel like this gonna get blocked. I'll figure out a way to get it to y'all. But I enjoyed that. Feel free to roast me for some of my comments. But I think when I take this step back and I step back and from some of these reactions, man, it makes me think about how music, and I've explained this before, like how music is transformed over the years. And I've mentioned things like, sound quality, the rawness, the realness was replaced with effects and stuff. And I think there's a place for the technology in music, but you lose something every time you bring more technology into music. And I just want to say that it's an honor to do this stuff. It's an honor to do this stuff and look back. Um, I have gained such a heavy respect for all the artists that I've reacted to. And some of my deepest perceptions about music has disappeared. And I think that's what we want, right? We want a new worldview when we come and do these reactions, and we want to be able to understand our, we want to be able to understand the world around us with this stuff. So that being said, shout out to Charles Davis with the Buy Me a Coffee donation request. If you want to do the same thing he did, links are in the description on the comment box below. And I'll catch you guys at another one. All right.